Hey guys, welcome back to the Firsties podcast. I'm your host Mila.
And I'm your host Mela.
If you're new here, if you're a Firstie,
we're basically a safe space for first gens who dare to dream.
We like to laugh, kiki, argue.
Basically, two baddies with a mic.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Now
and
let's get into this episode. With the mind.
Hey, we ate that.
We're getting too comfortable.
We're getting too comfortable, guys.
We're back for another episode, guys. So we are doing a reaction video.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Because clearly we're not known to react. Clearly
exactly.
we are. Or overreact.
And overreacting, yapping, and just doing hypotheticals. So we have to have an episode with that.
We literally just did basically another podcast in that bathroom while we were getting this episode. We need to do that topic.
We need to hire a cameraman soon. Immediately subscribe so we can do that, because our combos be hitting, but then every time we're like, we're not sitting down.
That's how I know we're really content creators.
No, literally.
Where's the camera? So anyone out there who wants to be a videographer for us,
exactly,
for food, let us know.
And a warm, a big hug.
Big hug.
We give great hugs. And a little kiss right here. If you're a girl,
don't
if you're
do
a man,
too much.
don't play with me. You're my brother in Christ. So yeah, for the girlies, preferably.
I'm sorry, that took me out.
Badass kiss on the cheek.
That took me out. I did not expect that. Okay, should we just jump? Is there anything you want to share with the class before we get started? Any recap? Anything you want to share?
I think you have
jump?
a recap you have to share, and I'm mourning with her actually.
What? Oh,
exactly.
Guys. So, yeah. In the arms.
Tell them I'll sing for you. In the arms.
So, guys, I no longer have TikTok. I upgraded my phone. And all right, you can stop that. So no, what was crazy is my phone's been dropping calls. I had to switch carriers.
Yeah.
And I did want the new 16 because it's honestly for content creators. Like,
oh my God,
the camera,
16?
the 16 Pro. Yeah. I'll show you the
it's
different.
Small.
Yeah, the Max is the bigger one. I can't do anything bigger because bags, purses, cute. I can't do anything bigger. Looks like an iPad is on the side of my face. Oh. But he double confirmed. Yeah, iPad. He double confirmed. Which is very nice of him. Shout out to Gerald and Verizon. But he was like, hey, I just want to let you know, I see you have TikTok here. He saw my screen time because he has to quickly go to my settings really quickly. He's like, you use it a lot. He was like, when you upgrade, you're not going to be able, the app will be on the phone, but you can't click it. It's not because of what's going on. And I was like, thank you so much for letting me know, because maybe I didn't think about that. But I was like, it's okay. I think it's time for me to.
Oh my God. If this had happened literally a couple weeks before, you could have just went to Mexico and just downloaded TikTok and came back.
Yeah, we hate it here.
It's okay. You're probably going to leave somewhere, so
But I will say this, because the thing is that my biggest audience is on TikTok. But I low-key feel like, not to make it deep, but I low-key feel like this means I'm going to really focus on Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. And you know how those push our subscribers and our view count and everything like that. That's what I'm telling myself.
So for everyone, it's just me on TikTok. It's up and it's stuck. That's just it.
All right.
You're going to be sick of me because it's just me.
You're going to be sick of me.
Period.
So if you guys can see from the title, we will be doing we're reacting to Reddit situations and also just general situations. I read one to her and she's like, jaw was on the ground. So
exactly.
Are you ready to get started?
We did one on Maya's channel. Shout out Maya.
Yeah.
And we were gagged.
Really? Please go. I will link that episode down below. That was so much fun going on her show. It was our first. Oh my God, let's talk about that.
Oh yeah, it was our first. We were the first what's it called, guest for anything. Yeah. And it was so much fun. We literally clicked immediately. Even before we filmed, we were having another episode again.
Yeah.
It was just seamless.
She'll definitely be coming on the show. But that was the first time going outside of our studio to go do Firsties.
Exactly.
And that was interesting. And how to see how people perceive us and support us. So that was actually really dope and cool.
Loved it.
So we're stealing this idea from Maya.
Shout out to you.
So yes. So we're going to react and also just kind of give advice. A lot of these are asking for advice. I don't know if they want our advice, but here we go. Okay. My fiance proposed. Actually, let me not read it that way because it's going to give it away. Okay. 27-year-old female, just found out that the engagement ring my fiance, 30 years old, gave me belonged to his ex-girlfriend. He didn't even buy a new one. He just kept the same ring after they broke up 2 years ago. I only found out because his ex posted an old photo of it on Instagram, and my best friend recognized it immediately. When I confronted him, he said, "It's a nice ring. Why does it matter?"
Oh.
Am I wrong for feeling completely betrayed?
Hell yeah. She should feel betrayed.
Oh, okay. Because
she's not wrong.
No, okay,
sorry.
Gotcha. I was like, wait, what?
She's like, wait, Shayla. But
really, okay?
Oh my God, that would actually like send me into a spiral. His ex
2 years ago, and he just said it's a nice ring. What?
So he meant to propose to his ex. He didn't do it, or she had the ring.
I don't know.
No, she had the ring because she took a picture with it.
Correct.
So that means he might have proposed. She got the ring, and then that didn't go right.
Correct.
And then he gave her. That's literally, oh my God.
That's okay. Let's, no judgment, nothing, but let's put ourselves, because that's what we do a lot on this show, is we put ourselves in the situation. So it's like, this is not what I think you should do. Yeah, you're like,
that's exactly what I'm
she's trouble circuiting. What would you do? The guy that you literally you said yes. You guys are engaged.
So that means it's not even my dream ring. He just gave me a ring. Let's even start there.
Well, what if she said yes. So you said, if knowing you're only going to say yes to the ring that you want.
No, but like imagine if a man that you love gives you a ring, obviously it's probably not like the one that you want. Like it's not your dream ring, but it's also cute. You're not going to say no because he didn't give you your dream ring.
Correct. Yeah, but it's probably still a nice ring. That's what he said. It's a nice ring.
Exactly, but it's a nice ring, but it's not the ring that I want.
It's a hand-me-down.
And on top of that, it's a hand-me-down. Like you really just like, you're looking for a wife and I'm not your wife.
I would be so heartbroken. Does this cause for breakup? Or is it, get me another ring and we'll be good?
I don't know. Because for me, I feel like I'm just going to see it as like, oh my God, I don't feel seen. This man doesn't see me like that. Because like, you're not going to give me a ring that I want. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I would want a less nicer ring if it's that ring has only been on my finger.
Exactly.
No, but you know what I mean?
And it's like
it's not about,
Exactly. Honestly, it is about that too. Because you know what? Fuck that. It is about that too. Because like, if I have one, like, it's like, you know, like you're asking for one thing and you're not getting that one thing. Mm-hmm. I just don't feel seen. On top of that, it's an ex's ring. Like, you're crazy.
I'm sorry. I would feel
like
betrayed.
It would give like, you just want to get married no matter who the girl is.
Who fits the bill? Yes, you're here now. And here's the ring. Let's do this.
Type. Hell no. What the fuck? Yeah.
Would you, this is going a little off topic, but we're known for that, of course. Would you date someone who's been previously married? Like, is that kind of like a, or previously engaged, sorry, not married, previously engaged. Like, so you're telling me you did this before?
Honestly, I feel like
the silence should tell us everything we need to know.
It depends on like why they didn't get married.
That's true.
Because I'm like, if you're proposing to her, you had to have seen her as like your wife. Like, what more could have happened for you to change your mind and break up?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
True. Yeah.
But honestly, I'd do that before, like, if he's married with kids and he's divorced. So
that's different, yeah.
I'd rather do, like, previously engaged.
Honestly, do what you want, but thoughts and prayers.
Oh, love.
Yeah.
Sending love.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Okay, this next one. I, 29 years old female, have been planning to name my daughter a very unique name that I loved since childhood. I already know where this is going.
Literally.
My best friend told me it was ugly and too weird. Imagine my shock when she gave birth 2 months before me and used the same exact name. When I confronted her, she just said, "It grew on me. I feel so hurt and betrayed, but she's acting like I'm overreacting. Should I cut her off?"
Oh my God, this scenario is meant for Ruth. I wish Ruth was sitting right here. She always talks about like baby. When we were talking about baby names, she's like, "I don't want to tell you because don't ever take it." Like, she's so like, this is literally her worst fear.
That means she's protecting your guys' friendship. Because what if you end up actually genuinely liking
No, she actually will kill you. Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll
crash out. She's crash
out.
No,
literally, she's literally gonna crash out. Yeah. But that's insane. That would actually, oh my God, I don't even know how, like,
I hate that it bothers me, though, because it's like, is it that big of a deal?
It is that big of a deal. Because your kid, like, baby name, especially if it's unique, if I came up with it.
But she originally said, it's weird and whatever.
And then you hate on it. And I even hate the fact that, like,
and gave birth
she tried to hate on it and then take the name.
And gave birth before you.
Exactly. First of all, why would you do that? But
it's not how it really works.
Like, I feel like, no, that's literally triggering. I don't like it at all.
So cutting her off?
Like, ew, I don't like that. And then they just go and get the same fucking outfit.
Yeah. The crazy thing is she said best friend. I'm sorry. I don't think best friends behave that way.
Best friends don't behave that way. Oh my
right?
God. Yeah. Oh my God, my mom's friend did that.
Really?
Yeah, but not like exactly that. But the name that she was doing is not like unique. Actually, a little bit, I guess.
I think that's what it is too, is that it is unique. If it was like Sarah, I'd be like, girl, there's so many Sarahs. Like, come on.
The other one, she just like named the kid before her, and my mom was like, I don't want to name my kid that anymore. I changed my mind.
Oh, gotcha. So it worked out.
But
so are you cutting her off? The friend.
Oh my God, cutting off? How close is she? Like my bestie?
It says best friend. I would say, I don't know if I would cut her off. I think that's kind of extreme. It would just be weird.
You'd be demoted.
I would just be like, what's tea, girl?
Yeah, I feel like she'd definitely be
especially
demoted.
Because I'm going to give birth 2 months later.
So oh my God. And then I have to think of a name and I have 2 weeks to think about it.
You know how hard it is to imagine the name how hard it is to name a freaking child, but also a name that you agreed with your husband. Like,
exactly.
It's not easy naming a child.
Created it, so it's like, what if it has like, hold on, if it has like something like sentiment to it, like for me, like, and for me and my husband, you know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why we like are planning to name our child that. Yeah.
But I would low-key, I'm not in that situation yet, but I would low-key keep the name that I want. If
I'll still name it. Oh, if there's like sentiment and like there's a reason why I'm naming that child.
If I'm naming my son after my husband, let's say, you know what I mean? Like, let's say we're doing that, or the grandfather, or something sentimental that way.
Yeah.
I'm not going to change it.
First of all, you're a weirdo if you took the grandpa's name. Like, it's not even your grandfather.
Oh, it's a unique nickname. I was going to say, what if it's like a Michael or like a Nicholas?
But it's like imagine like if you did like a special name where like that name is like yours and your husband put
That's
together.
like someone taking a tattoo idea. Like every tattoo is kind of unique.
Exactly.
Like, it's weird.
I don't mind like the tattoo idea, but like imagine like Mila and like, I don't know, a man's name and you mix it together. And that's the name that you want for your firstborn.
And she took that.
And she took that.
Oh, I'm calling the police. Insane. I'm calling the police.
That's what I'm trying to, like, that's what I'm thinking in my head.
She wants to be in my skin.
Yeah, she's not bestie anymore. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She's literally like part of the community.
I think I agree with that. I think she's demoted. I'm not going to cut her off. But
she's probably demoted. Yeah.
Yikes. Okay. This next one. I let my best friend move in with me when she was struggling financially. At first, it was great until she stopped paying rent, ate my food, and treated my place like a free hotel. The worst part, she started bringing my ex over and hooking up with him in my apartment. When I confronted her, she said, "You don't own him." I finally kicked her out, and now she's telling everyone I abandoned her when she needed help. Was I too harsh?
Hello?
I pray that we are never on these types. Is this mic on?
Is this on? What is going on? The whole you don't own. I'm sorry. She has to be a psychopath. Maybe I'm going to the extremes.
Okay, let's start with the first part. Let's say you moved in with your best friend. She's on hard times. You're going to help her out. But then she's getting a little too comfortable. She's not cleaning up after stuff. You're paying for everything. It's like, hey.
With that, I feel like I'd be like, all right, girl, like.
What's tea?
Let's actually, like, lock in. Because, like, you know, some friends, like, we can be friends perfectly, but we can't live together. Like, maybe you're bad with money. You haven't sorted that through. Or, like, you know, you're bad with money. You're not that clean or whatever. That's not going to be like, I'm not going to cut you off because of that. I'm just definitely not going to live with you, but like, I'm not going to cut you off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? As long as we don't live together, then we have no reason to fight or argue. But the bringing the ex
and hooking up with
him is insane.
In my apartment?
Exactly. Like, that's insane. Cause like, you hate me. You hate me back.
You're
actually.
Yeah.
Just why? And then the whole you don't owe him. I was about to say something, but
Don't do too much.
I'll keep it in, but yeah.
The Lord's working on her, guys.
Exactly. No, he actively is working on me.
That's actually insane. I would completely agree with you that like I've declined moving in with certain people, with some of my friends, because I'm like, I care about our friendship. And for me, if I've no longer friends with certain people after we roomed together in college because of how much of a shit show it was, of how much like they said they were clean and then they weren't, or like they're late on this payment and then I'm penalized. You know what I mean? Like, and then it did. You're human. It did impact. We thought it didn't. It did impact our friendship.
And then being bad with money and stuff like that's the most common like flaw to have, especially like, you know, early 20s or like in college too. Like a lot of people are bad with money. Yeah. And most people aren't even trying to change it. So it's like, why would you even like put yourself in the position where you would like break a friendship because of that?
Now this one I would cut her off.
The boyfriend? The she's roommate. Already cut. The other girl, she's cut.
What other girl?
The girl who slept with your ex.
Oh yeah. Immediately, yeah. That's weird. Yeah. You were not too harsh, I don't think. But thoughts and prayers. Okay, this next one. I spent months planning planning a birthday trip with close friends, cute Airbnb activities, everything. A month before my birthday, my friend announces she's doing the same exact trip for her birthday, which is 2 weeks before mine. She even invited all our mutual friends first. So now no one wants to go to my birthday or my trip because they can't afford both. I feel completely blindsided. Am I petty or is she actually a snake? The fact that someone said snake is crazy.
Yeah. The hell? First of all, I was just like thinking.
I would say the same exact trip that I wanted.
And then inviting the friend.
That's weird behavior.
How do you feel about people copying you?
I've never had an issue with it, like literally ever. People around me have had more issues with it than me. They're like, Mila, she literally wants to be. I'm like, I don't really.
You don't care about that?
I don't really care.
And then, so this bothers you then?
No, what bothers me is doing it because I get it. Not everyone's financial situation is different, but now no one can come celebrate my birthday. So it's more so the same exact. Wait, hold up. Now I'm even confused. 2 weeks before
the exact trip.
It was more of like the timing than the exact trip than the actual timing. Because if it's your birthday 2 weeks before mine, like there's nothing that that's your birthday. But it's the same exact trip. Why would anyone want to, even if they had the means, why would they want to go a second time to do the same exact thing?
Exactly. Like imagine everyone would be like, babes, but I'm already going to Jamaica 2 weeks before that.
Yeah, and I don't blame them. Why would I want to go again? Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't make it a thing. I would just change my plans and then not invite her.
I was literally about to say, I was like, I'll change my plans and she won't be invited. But like, yeah. But would you cut her off though?
Probably not. I think it's
feel
weird
like this is a demotion situation.
I would clock it.
This is a demotion situation.
Here, and then just like monitor like
the rest of her like actions.
Yeah,
exactly. Because I'd be like, oh, I'm never taking a trip with the girl. Never discussing.
Let's talk
going
about
on a trip with her.
Yeah,
like, do you know what I mean? Like after that, we're never speaking about trips, or we're never speaking about like I'm never gonna tell you my next plan for anything.
Not baby names.
Not engagement rings. Exactly. Girl, protocols. I'm not doing that ever. Yeah. But I feel like I would. Then I feel like she'd automatically be demoted.
Yeah, that's true.
That. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't even help it.
I think it's a situation where I think so. When people show you who they are, believe them. Like you don't have to rewrite history. Yeah. Like this is just what it is. You don't have to make it a thing. Also, you'll see this too. You're probably in this boat too, but as you get older, like going on vacation, that means I'm spending time taking off work, doing all this. I used to, when I was younger, I would just go on trips when I was invited or whatever. And it's like, but did I actually enjoy myself? No, I want to go with these certain people. Exactly. So that's why I'd be a little bit more hurt if it was like, damn, my friends can't go because we're in the same circles. So I guess I'll do just another trip, or almost honestly, F it, just do a solo trip. But that's weird behavior of her.
Knowing me, I would have done a solo trip.
Yeah,
I would have went to that same place.
Yeah,
just solo.
And took the flyest photos.
Exactly. And now what? Do you know what I mean?
And what? Yeah. Okay, this next one. I left my stable but soul-sucking corporate job to start my own business. Feel that. Right. I saved up, made a plan, and took the leap. My family thinks I'm insane. Every time I visit, they make snide comments like, so are you going to get a real job anytime soon? Meanwhile, I'm working harder than ever and my business is actually growing. Should I cut them off or just prove them wrong?
First of all, I love how everything is literally cut them off or no. And we're like, cut them. We're not giving no one grace. Like, yep, snip, snip. Like, I'm actually
weak. Let's start giving people grace. No, because the scenarios that we had were that
extreme.
I'm sorry, the Lord's still working on me in that point. Like, I'm not there yet.
Yeah,
I just have to be honest. We're genuine here. Like, if you want a different response, go to one of the Christian podcasts. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Really, like, they're getting cut over here. We're already like this before she even she's like cut up. But
the scenario,
parents are saying
they're just making snide.
Get a real job.
Yeah, should I cut them off or just prove them wrong? We talked about this before. Wrong. Yeah, we talked about it in our culture. They say the slyest comments.
And I know that's not what's it called? An immigrant's child, because cut them off would not be your first your first go-to. You can't escape your family, like literally anywhere you go, like extended family, everything. But
that's
I will say,
true.
That's prove them wrong. Actually, that's literally like my favorite game. I love playing this game.
I love an underdog moment.
Exactly. You're talking about something, get a real job. Then what if my not real job makes more than your real job?
I could buy your life.
And then what are we gonna do?
Oh, I love those moments. So just work hard, yeah, and let it just like go over your head. Honestly, don't be disrespectful.
I think she should get that over her head. Actually, I think she should think about it every time. Maybe it's like, you know why? That's gonna be the perfect fuel for her, and it's like a perfect affirmation that she's doing it for herself.
Melly, I mean, in the moment, so she doesn't wild out. I mean, in the moment, if I'm your auntie and I say a sly comment, you don't have to react to it right then and there.
I'm saying that something sly as well. But
you said.
Right. Come here, auntie. Hold on.
Come here, auntie's crazy.
But yeah, no, yeah. I guess like let it go at that moment. So you might look like the bigger person. But then use it as fuel for your craft.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I love those stories. I love underdog moment. Okay. This next one, these are fun. But yeah, all these are like, should I cut them off or not?
Cut them off.
That's gonna be the title of this episode.
Cut them off or no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cut
I started a fashion brand from scratch while working a full-time job. Okay, cute. My friends used to laugh at me and call it a cute hobby. They're not your friends. And saying I'd never make money. Fast forward, my brand is blowing up. Suddenly, they're all in my DMs. Interesting. Asking for free clothes, VIP, and VIP events. She's in DC. One even asked, said, I always believed in you. Should I call them out or just let my success do the talking? You already know my answer.
This is so triggering. Let me just say this already. But you know the Doechii? Her like uprise to?
No. Please share.
Know who Doechii is?
No.
She's like a rapper.
Okay.
And she's been like grinding for so long. And no one listens to Doechii. Like, not even no one listens. Okay, let me relax. But like
no one.
No.
You didn't mean like that.
Most people, do you know what I mean? Like you were either like sharp or you weren't.
Okay.
Doechii. And now she blew up her album and everything. And I see a lot of people saying like, oh my God, I love her. She's a go, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, this girl literally, like she was like, I think it started 2020 or 2019. Like it's been a minute. And now she's getting her recognition. And a lot of people are talking about like how her like uprise is like, now fans are coming out of nowhere saying like, I've been listening to you. Like, I love that girl. Da-da-da. They've never said that. And they're always like, people using it as like a think piece, like use this like as a, what's it called? As a reminder, basically. Like, there are going to be people that are going to act like they knew it all along, basically. So that's triggering because I get that. But
should I call them out or just let my success do the talking? I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm getting older and I'm just getting lazier. I don't know, but it's not like calling out to do what? To do what? You're already successful.
I get that, but I was literally looking at the free clothes.
That's what I'm saying.
Should she give them free clothes? No.
Or respond and call them out and be like,
I don't think she should.
Where were you at? When?
I think she should focus her energy towards the people that were supporting her from the start.
Focus on what you do have, not what you don't have.
Like, I feel like this is like, we have not even giving grace, like I guess being the better person, because the bigger person, because they know deep down like they didn't even believe it. Like,
correct.
You know,
you know the truth.
Like, but you didn't tell me this. Whatever.
Yeah.
But there probably are friends. I hope there are like that, like supported that business, whatever, as it was starting up. That's how you call them out. Actually, call them out by appreciating the people who supported you from the jump, and be like, you were here from the beginning. So you know,
from the beginning.
Exactly. Like, I appreciate you so much. You were with me. Road, what's it called? Ride or die. Like, you're supposed to
breaking your neck. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah. I'd rather just move silently and then you'll see my billboard and be
would
like,
you do that?
damn.
Or what would you do?
Do what?
Like, give them, like, the free whatever and, like, let them have, like, all the access? Or would you just appreciate the ones, like, around you?
You know, right now in the season I'm in right now, I would actually probably send them the merch or whatever, almost like flexing on them.
I get that.
Kind of like what we talk about off camera. I forget what scenario we were talking about where it's like, let me just, watch Maya's episode where we were talking about like, if a guy is going to ask you to, like, I'll just cover it all. Like, like pack it up. You know what I mean? Like, kill him with kindness almost, but really inside I'm being petty. Like, I'm actually not trying to be kind. I'm being petty.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Shit.
That's a really good thing. It's like just focusing on like,
I'll just,
Melly, Miriam, Ruth, you're my day one.
Exactly. Like, I would just.
You know what this reminds me of? Have you seen that viral clip of Michael B. Jordan with that
Oh my God. She used to like bully him when he was a kid.
Yeah, and then he was like, the Black Panther, and he's like, right, the corny kid, right? Like that.
He ate her up. I would do that.
Like, he's like, oh no, it's cool. And she's like, no, what?
No, that's so embarrassing.
Watching. Yeah.
I would melt.
Crash out. Yeah, okay, this last one here. I landed my dream job. Oh my God. Okay. Let me sit up for this one. I landed my dream job in a new city with an amazing salary. My boyfriend, who's been struggling career-wise, got super weird about it. He started guilt-tripping me, saying, we won't work out if you move. You know how long-distance relationships don't work, and I don't want to be with a girl who makes more than me. I love him, but do I really give up my dream for someone who can't handle my success?
Let's look at that camera. Bye. Mwah. 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 Hello? Are we okay?
Are we okay?
Are we actually okay? First of all, actually thank you for vocalizing that, because I would have never clocked that. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you. I clocked a hater now.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you for even telling me, because I feel like if you're my boyfriend, if you're like, you know how like most boyfriends be like, oh, like, I don't want you to move. Like, I like what's going on here, whatever. They're never going to say it's because I don't want a girl who earns more than me.
They'll never, yeah.
He's actually a real one, I guess, to even like telling her, because I would never like, that's not going to be my first like thing, be like, oh, you're jealous of me, or my boyfriend don't want me to like be better than him, whatever. Do you know what I mean? So you're actually thinking, I literally would thank him so much.
So is this breakup?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I just want to ask just for the audience, but yeah, that's.
Because if you can even see me slightly as a competition, I'm gone. Like, that's like a triggering thing for me. Like,
same.
If you see me as a competition, as my man, let's part ways.
If it's not support, then I cannot want it.
You're literally a man. Why are we competing?
That's feminine energy. Yeah.
Like, you're a man. Like, let's get another job. Like, we can't be competing.
Like,
I can't.
Okay, let me ask you this. I know we're wrapping up, but let's say your man is fine with it. With you making more.
Okay.
Are you okay with it?
I would be.
Her voice went up a little bit.
I think I would be.
I don't think I would.
I love the honesty. I don't know, but I feel like if he's making good money, like let's say like we're both well off, like we're both very
I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah.
Obviously, not if I'm like making significantly more than him and I'm like financially comfortable and he's not. I don't think I would want that.
Okay, let me clarify. That's what I mean. Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you for clarifying.
But let's say like
I just sounded crazy just now.
Is like, I know, but let's say like he's like a businessman and he's actually financially very, very comfortable. Like he's rich as fuck, but you're just richer.
I pray that for your life.
Oh no, I want him to lower this.
I just want one of y'all to have it. Okay,
disclaimer. Like let me tell the Lord. But I feel like if we're both fully comfortable, we're not. Money's not even the topic of discussion. I feel like I'd be fine with it because we both have our own.
I don't know if it's some childhood trauma,
like,
whatever.
To the point where like you have your house, I have my house as well, type shit. Do you know what I mean?
But you make more. But just not significantly more.
But like,
see, when I think more, I think significantly more, and that's why I'm like,
yeah, but like it doesn't even manifest onto like anything. Do you know what I mean? Like if I was working a 9 to 5 and my man was a fucking millionaire, then obviously like it's literally like evidence. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But if we're both millionaires, it's not gonna show just because I make 10 million and he makes 5. Like you're not gonna know. Do you know what I mean?
I feel you, but I also do think that it might do something to the guy now.
Oh yeah,
as far as like that's the only reason, and I can't speak for men, but that's just my idea.
Saying like no, because I feel like, in my opinion, men will like see you as a threat if they feel like it's not a good place to put men in situations where they don't feel like they're useful. Because if you're definitely not emotionally intelligent, like more emotionally intelligent or whatever than me, so it's like usually it's like protecting, providing, whatever. And most men would feel insecure if they can't provide that. And we can't be with insecure men. I'm so sorry. Exactly. That's if it doesn't trigger you, though, if you're the type of person you're so secure because you have your own as well, then yeah. But if our like financial like situation is completely different, where like I make significantly more than you, where like I'm well off and you're not, I don't want that at all. Right. But then I was also thinking a scenario where like it does make sense for, let's say not if, but when our YouTube careers pop off, it only makes sense. You're going to always be making more than him, and sometimes maybe it makes sense for him to almost just support you in your dream. No, that's not, because
No.
I feel like there's a lot more successful men.
I'm just playing devil's avocados.
Exactly, because that's love.
Yeah, love, but that's not. I don't know if that's childhood trauma, whatever. But that's just my truth there. That I.
Okay, then does that not like kind of like go into what we were talking about? Oh my God, this is what we were talking about even like earlier with dating older people, men like that are way older than you, because then they're significantly well off than like you.
On average, they would be.
On average, you know what I mean? Like in life position or whatever. So do you
That's why I'm attracted to older men, is because
it's a guarantee, like they're usually well off.
It's no, not necessarily that. Well, that's kind of crazy actually what I just said, but mostly of like they've been on this earth more than me, so they'll have more wisdom. And if you're gonna like lead our family, which probably means you're able to get more resources, that's really what it comes down to. I forget what psychologist like brought down. He's like, it's not that women are like money hunger or whatever, but it's the fact that this man knows how to
maneuver,
position himself in the world to get these resources. It's down to like hunters and gatherers too. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just now it looks as money, and I'm talking about just like providing for the family. I'm not talking about having the finest things in life or anything like that, like name brand stuff or anything like that.
Right.
I'm just talking about, are you able to make good decisions to be able to collect these resources for our family?
Yeah.
So I think that's why, and usually, I mean, maybe it's in their 40s or 50s, which is horrendous, but older men are a little bit more mature or a little bit more like grounded or a little bit more, more than like younger. But like we were just talking off camera, like I can't see you dating someone younger or even your age.
Yeah.
Really? Like, what are we doing?
Which is an issue, because I feel like I've dated a lot of men
and look
my age, and it did not turn out well. But at the same time,
you're super young though, by the way.
So,
you're super young. That like
men like my age.
That's exactly. So it's like,
I've never dated like anyone like younger than me.
Yeah,
but it's like, honestly, like what I'm not gonna expect anything from like a 24-year-old man, because most of them are like literally out in the streets. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But I can't see myself dating like 30 something.
And you're 24, right?
I'm 24 right now, but like once it's 30.
What do you think it is about 30?
I don't know. I feel like it just gives a lot more.
Let you know, they're still.
No, because I talked to a 30-year-old man actually once, and even in the way we communicated, like you can tell there's a difference. Like he was
you weren't for it.
I was like 23 at that time.
Okay, but you weren't for it. Like you're like, I don't know. Some girls might turn that as a turn on. Like they're like, ooh, he's very. I don't know.
No, I just felt like he didn't get me. Like
gotcha.
It was strict
different
over
books,
there. Like I couldn't tell a joke. I couldn't crack a joke. Like shit.
Oh, you can't be yourself.
This man was very strict.
Maybe that's not his age, or that's him.
Maybe. But he was very like serious. So I was like, oh,
this is not for you.
This is not for me. Yeah, but actually, yeah. And then even then, he wasn't very like. He didn't give 30 when it comes to like assertive. I was like, he was 30.
Yeah, you guys weren't just compatible, and that's what it sounds like.
Maybe that's why. But I don't know. I feel like at 30 and where I'm at in life right now, or like the season I'm in, we're not compatible.
I would agree. At 23, I have no business talking to.
Yeah,
maybe
like
25, 28, 28, 27.
27.
But see, here's
like
the thing:
3 years older than
as you get older, that age gap should get bigger.
Yeah, because but 27, I feel like 27, 28. 28
because like 10 years is nothing if you're a 35-year-old and a 45-year-old. But if you're a 27-year-old and a 37-year-old, that's
exactly
a little do you, but that's a little wild to me.
Yeah, I think I would just 28. Even 29, you're literally 30 Eve. Like that's not happening.
30 Eve is crazy. So, it's Christmas. I'm dead.
Literally, I'm 28.
I'm dead.
I guess 28.
I can't wait. What about
What's
me?
the oldest you go?
So right now I'm 28. 38 is pushing it. That's almost 40.
Yeah.
But I would probably go 8 to 10 years.
So like
I just
37?
know 30, yeah, probably like max that, yeah.
That's so insane.
Because trust me, I've met 37-year-olds. They are not all the way there, babes. They're not like adults. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, like but my dad just matured last week, and he's in his 60s.
That's the last week. But
like
also
my uncles are still do-up popping. What?
You're like, what's it called? Like very independent, like
yeah. Like
working, whatever. So I get
people
that.
told me same with you. People told me it's about myself. Like I'm for a 28-year-old, I'm pretty.
You're very mature, exactly
in that way. So
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're also both of us are dating to marry, so we're not here to like.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So,
but I can't see myself marrying. Like I feel like 28 is too young for like. a man who's ready to marry, like most of them like aren't. Do you know what I mean?
But okay, so let's say you date for 2-3 years. Yeah. And then you'd be what, 25, 26, 27 when you guys get married?
That's so early. What?
Really?
Yeah.
I know. Like, I'm telling you, when I was you, I was like, my mom would say this, and I'm like, do you want me to be a child bride? Like, what's happening? Like,
no, literally. But honestly,
like pregnancy in your 20s is teenage pregnancy. Go ahead.
That's not happening. Yeah. I was literally just about to say that. I can get married early if I just don't have kids.
For a minute.
Like, I'm not having kids until I'm 30. So, like, then I'm fine.
Got it.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
But, yeah.
God, I can't wait to cut in 2 years later.
This is so funny. I can't wait to, like...
we eat our words.
Literally. Oh, my God. I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not.
Imagine we're, like, with...
Yeah, girl, no. All right, on that note,
yeah, let me.
That's the end of this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching, viewing, subscribing.
Thank you. Let us know what you guys would do, cut or not, cut them off or no. Let us know.
Cut them off or no.
Yeah, and follow us on Instagram, TikTok. Like I said, TikTok's on me now. And yeah, everywhere. Let us know. What's it called? Give us your advice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ask for advice on Firsties Corner.
Yeah, we absolutely love doing this. And please take this with a grain of salt. Again, as always, once we press upload, we do not recall what we said.
Exactly.
So we don't want to hear it, if we're honest.
Yeah.
We do, but we don't.
Save this so you can remind us in a few years.
Yes.
What we said about dating and 20-something.
Yes.
Basically.
We'll see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.